and move on to our monthly meeting of the Dutchess County Local Development Corporation. Jasmine, will you once again take a roll call vote?
Dean,
Here.
Mark Doyle.
Here.
Kathy Bauer.
Here.
Amy Bonadiri.
Here.
Linda Cohen.
Here.
Lisa Houston.
Here.
Okay, again, reminding everybody of our conflict of interest disclosure. If anybody has a conflict with anything that's on our agenda, as of right now, can you please disclose that now? Okay, hearing none, if there's anything that comes up during the meeting, please let us know and we'll recuse you. Sarah, proof of meeting notice was posted?
Yes.
Any bills and communications?
No bills and communication.
Okay, we have minutes from December 11th. Does anybody have any corrections or modifications or changes that need to be made to those minutes? Okay, would somebody be willing to
I'll make a motion.
to approve the minutes? Thank you, Mark. Second was from,
Deirdre.
thank you, Deirdre. All right, Jasmine.
Mark Doyle.
Approved.
Kathy Bauer.
Approved.
Amy Bonadiri.
Approved.
Linda Cohen.
Approved.
Lisa Houston. Tim Dean.
Approved. Okay, Jane, are you also going to not have a report today for this
No report yet.
entity? Okay, you'll get it to us at the next meeting when you have something ready.
We'll have, the in-house audit is January 30th. And then they'll start preparing draft financials and they'll be ready probably at the end of February, I think is.
Yes.
Or second to last week of February.
Yeah, this is normal to our
Yeah, right,
operations
yeah,
that we give them a little time to get this together. Okay, no reports of committees?
None.
No unfinished business?
Correct.
All right, new business. Authorization for approval for check signing as of January 8th would once again be myself, Mark Doyle, Kathy Bauer, Sarah Lee, and Jane Dedmom. And we have a dual check signing at 10,000.
Correct.
Anything exceeding 10,000, two names.
Signatures.
Does anybody have any questions about this? Okay, would somebody be willing to make a motion to authorize that check signing?
Make a
Jane.
motion for the check signing.
Second?
Second.
Thank you, Amy. Okay, Jasmine.
Mark Doyle.
Approved.
Kathy Bauer.
Approved.
Amy Bonadiri.
Approved.
Linda Cohen.
Approved.
Lisa Houston.
Approved.
Tim Dean.
Approved. Is there any other issues that we need to talk about? Ron?
I'm sorry. That's one of the problems you're gonna have with having me at these meetings.
Okay.
So I'd like to request sometime on a future agenda in order to do a full presentation of really what our economic development program is about and what we do. So I actually think Don and Tim are the only ones that go back to the old model and what we started in 2012 and here we are today. So I'd like you guys to fully understand that.
That would be really great, actually.
I'd also like to recommend, because I have a problem keeping my mouth shut, is perhaps considering an ex officio status, because what I don't want you to have to do is,
It's true.
if you are allowing
Yes.
everyone to participate.
That's correct.
Problem. So it's something we might want to consider through the legislature or through the organization. I just today want to give you two updates for this year. You know that we launched the aviation program. This was the county investing a significant amount of money in the airport with one of our partners to establish the Aviation Science Center, which is wildly successful. And we're very happy with it so far. And then we launched the Mechatronics Lab. That's 2023. Again, with the county's investment and our partner DCC. What we have been working on over the last 6 months is going after a $40 million grant that's being offered by the state. The governor put up $40 million, 20 in operating, 20 in capital for 3 regions. 6 are competing for 3 regions for a regional workforce development center. We think we've done this and have a foundation for it because Dr. Jordan is currently expanding what we've already done at Fishkill with with electronics to include HVAC and automotive. And we create a nexus there is a nexus with the HVAC and automotive. The HVAC, for example, every robotics system, the quantum computer need to be cooled. It's not just heating and air conditioning that you might think of. So these are high-paying jobs, around $100,000, which we'll be able to afford to live in Dutchess County if you had that income. So we're diligently working on that, and DCC's been just terrific with it. Similarly is automotive. You about the logistics projects that we have. We have thousands of logistics jobs in Dutchess now, and a lot of it relies on transportation, not only the individuals, but on the trucks. So automotive is another one. Hudson Buick Cadillac, who's on this advisory committee to establish an automotive program, pays one of their mechanics $115,000 a year. Again, allowing them to live here. So we want to expand this, and so we've applied to the state. We think we're in good standing. Our only thing that's going to probably work against us is the fact that we know what we're doing. We've done it before and made the investment where other parts of the state may need that extra help. But if we do this, it'll not just be regional, like what we offer regional work right now, but we will be able to exponentially expand what we're doing and providing more job opportunities for students. And this will also reach into healthcare. Today, I'm heading to a meeting at the Culinary with Legislator Polasek in order to talk about skills training for food and beverage workers. Again, just doing everything we can to focus on what businesses have told us they need, that skilled workforce, and giving individuals an opportunity, an alternative to college and the debt that you get into with college, but a real job that you can graduate with in a short time and be able to afford to live here. So we're going to be doing those that we're hopeful we'll hear this month about that grant, and I'll keep you up to date. The other one I just want to let you know is a follow-up to the aviation program is that we spent, again, the legislature invested in the airport to create a shovel-ready site. We did attract someone. They want twice that site just for the north end of the airport. They've also expressed an interest in the south end of the airport. They're looking at doing up to 100,000 square feet of hangar space, which is more than we would have ever expected. We anticipated when we did the shovel-ready site and we were attracting an aviation company that they would be eligible for Startup New York. It is an exempt parcel, the airport. It's one parcel. It's wholly exempt. And we expected them to get all the benefits under Startup New York. They are not eligible because of their corporate structure. So I've asked them I connected them with Sarah, like we do with a lot of businesses, and asked them to submit an application for IDA benefits as a backup should we not be able to come up with some other structure with the state of the county. So you'll be seeing that application come in, and that's all I want to tell you.
I just want to follow up with Ron's comments about Dutchess Community College with the automotive. Dr. Jordan, one of the reasons that he was brought on is because he has track record working with us. In the last school he was at, he ran with a dealership with Toyota and he partnered with them and basically was like a jobs to career pipeline. So he has a proven entity, which is one of the reasons he was attracted. And were attracted to him for Dutchess Community College, and it's coming through. So it's really working out.
The airport, the aviation program, everybody graduating from there has, from what I'm hearing, that people are interested in hiring them halfway through.
Yeah, there's a waiting list to get in the program.
So
It doubled the enrollment.
yeah, the challenge is instructors. They can't get enough instructors.
And the problem, the good thing about both facilities, a lot of people always thought working with your hands, skills work, manufacturing work is dirty. And I was discouraged from going into that direction. I was forced to go to college. I don't know if that was the best path for me, but I was forced. These environments that we're providing with them in are professional. They're as clean as this area here, and they have the opportunity to learn the academics as well in those classrooms. So we're able to offer both applied and academic learning in these environments. So we're very excited, and I can't thank the county enough. And just my last point, I just want to thank all of you for your service, particularly you, Tim, your diligence in handling this board and professionalism. I really appreciate that leadership. And I'll follow up on the item that we discussed earlier.
Yes, I think we should try and let's make sure we do.
On the next agenda.
One of the interesting things that I was reminded of, actually, Ron and I met, toward the end of the year, was what our connection is to economic development besides the benefits that we provide. And just to sort of refresh everybody's memory is one of the things that we do is we contract, and Sarah is are you the CEO or the executive? CEO of Think Dutchess. And Think Duchess's job is to bring everybody together. So that's a role that we take by having Sarah do that. And so I think it is really important for Ron to do that presentation and remind us of the various ways that we do influence economic development in the county and what our role is by funding and accountability, for that bigger process. The EDAC board, there's this board that gets together of various entities, chambers, us in the county. And so, we do have a role outside of our benefits in assuring that holistic approach to economic development takes place. And I don't think that we don't really think about that very much, and we probably should. So I look forward to that presentation. Okay, is there anything else? Okay, well, I thank everybody for their attendance and length of attendance today, and we'll see you at the next meeting. We're adjourned.